Hi everybody. Today is the release of my new guitar study / exercise book, The UnCAGED System, Part 2. What is the UnCAGED System, you ask? The title is somewhat of a joke, poking fun at the incessant marketing of the caged system that's been going on for years. The caged system is certainly a valuable concept, and it's well worth your time to develop an understanding of it. Of course, it's not without its pitfalls and limitations. Think of this as expanding upon and looking beyond the caged system. At its core, this series of books is a study of fretboard harmony. The primary goal is to help you broaden your harmonic vocabulary on the guitar. Here we take the basic approach to voicing triads from Part 1 and start to give them more musical context. This volume is all about triad voice leading in major keys, or in other words, how to progress from one chord to another while giving consideration to how the individual notes are moving to get you there. Consider this. Here's a progression from a song I played on a musical theater gig a while back. There were two guitar parts. The other guitarist played it like this. And there's nothing wrong with it. He used simple bar chord voicings most of us learn early on. I chose to do this. I could have done this instead. I certainly didn't want to do this. There's no dimension to it. I would have been right on top of the other guitar part. I wanted my part to have its own identity in the mix without drawing too much attention to itself. The simple fact is that while you should know how to play those big bar chord voicings that we get from the caged system, it can be pretty limiting if you don't know how to voice your chords in other carefully selected ways. Take a closer look at what I was doing before. When the F chord goes to the B flat chord, two of the notes go up, one of them stays the same. The notes are moving the shortest distance that they need to in order to change the harmony. This on its own has a lot of color and dimension. Whereas with this, when you go from F to B flat, nearly every note goes up in parallel motion. There's a lot less dimension to this sound. Again, that's not bad, it's just not always the most desirable thing musically. So the short of it is that these smaller, carefully selected ways of voicing a chord progression are the main thing that this book is supposed to teach you how to do. In every major key, you'll explore chord scales, falling fifth progressions, and progressing from the tonic chord to each other chord in the key, all with the constraint of using the fewest notes needed to convey the harmony and moving the notes up or down the shortest distance needed to progress to the next harmony. This is a book about exploration. If you pay attention and keep your curiosity up as you work through it, I am very confident that your harmonic vocabulary on the guitar will greatly expand. As always with my books, you can get it as a downloadable PDF, or you can order a printed copy like this one, which I will personally make by hand and ship to you. And if you buy a printed copy, you get the PDF included just to have it, so you don't need to buy both of them. I'm excited about this one. If you liked working out of Part 1, I think you will love Part 2. Thank you for your time, and happy practicing.